Hastings.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. Honourable Speaker, the Minister continues to make vague references about improved efficiency through liquor privatization without a shred of evidence to support his rhetoric. The Liquor Distribution Branch, in its most recent service plan, compared their efficiency against 10 comparable public and private sector operators across Canada. The analysis showed the LDB as number 1 when it came to overall operating efficiency and in the top half of cost per case for distribution. Honourable Speaker, the reality is we have an ill-conceived plan with no business case, no industry support, and internal evidence that shows a very high level of efficiency with the current system, a system that is endorsed by the private sector. Can the Minister provide any empirical evidence that will support his privatization scheme, since none seems to exist?
Minister.
Thanks, Mr. Speaker. Read the RFP. It says right in there, if it's not cheaper, we're not doing it.
Member has supplemental?
I do, Honourable Speaker. We know there's no business case for the sale of the liquor distribution system. We know that across the industry there is opposition to this privatization, whether it's private liquor stores and bars through Able B.C., whether it's the Craft Brewers Guild or the Vintners. They all have a great concern about not being consulted and not being provided with any evidence to support this privatization. In fact, the executive director of Able B.C. said, "We can't support this. We're absolutely perplexed why they're doing it. If they could give us some documents or a business case to show how exactly this will work or justify it, that might give us some assurance. All we're told is, sorry, we can't consult with you because we're on a tight timeline." Honourable Speaker, there is no business plan. But we do know, Honourable Speaker, there is a Treasury Board submission, one that we've received a highly redacted version of. Will the Minister release an uncensored version of the Treasury Board submission so we can get some idea of what he and the BC Liberals were thinking when they came up with this irresponsible idea?
Minister.
Well, thanks, Mr. Speaker. I know that in the world of the members opposite, no change should ever take place. I know that they'd rather that somebody had to go build a brand new warehouse somewhere to get the more efficiency in it and be able to handle how we would do things at a significant capital cost to taxpayers. Or you could go out to the marketplace and find out whether they can do it better and cheaper, and if they can, pass that on to the consumers of British Columbia. I think they'd be pretty happy if we could do that in BC. But I know the member opposite would prefer we didn't go look at anything to see if we could find any savings. He'd just like to keep paying blindly without ever having gone out and asking the market what they might have to offer.